then it's like, if you're not a boxer, what are you? First of all, they even...
Yo, we are live. I hope you got some kush at the crib, some cat up in the bed, and some cash in your pocket. What more can be said? This is the Lord Show, the infamous Ish Talk TV.
Bing bong.
They were just talking about knocking out people unconscious.
Bing bong.
And I'm your host, B Moore, aka Princess Amunda. AJ, why don't you introduce her? Actually, everybody, we got a great show tonight. We're talking about
Juicy smooth.
Juicy smooth. I like this. I like this already.
And the Karen at Spencer's, and we're gonna have a little review of what happened at Sexpo or whatever it's called.
Expo.
Yes, and yes, and let me introduce our guest right here. We got recording artist, rock and roll. This man does everything. Give it up for Austin Ray, y'all.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Yes.
All right.
Personally, get to listen to the good shit.
Yes. Also, we have the man that just be everywhere. Be wise. Hey, what does 420 call you?
Oh, yeah, Be Wise. You said it right.
Oh, no, they call you something else.
Be Wise, the TK Kirkland of the DMV. He was always everywhere.
Yeah, I was there when Patrick got released.
Yep.
I know exactly what he's talking about. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Is it
something, man? Something, man. We gonna get to it though. We gonna get to it.
Hold your mic, brother.
And we got our my Ethiopian cousin, Champagne Ron, and we got my beige Buff Curry.
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody good.
AJ, can you tell them our sponsors, bro?
Oh, absolutely. We got Mo Beauty Supply Vending Machine. So shout out to that company. So, when you need to get something, when you need to look right on the go, you can go to a vending machine. That's really good.
And if you have a business, hit them up. Put a vending machine in your business and boom, you got what you need.
And then for our brothers and sisters out there that need to professionally and legally protect yourself, PPP Tactical is where you need to go. They are a black family in Baltimore. That's where they are at. They have a family-oriented business, so they also can help you defend yourself.
Black-owned
family business. Black-owned family business. Because I say family business because they treat you like family, and that's what black people need, especially right nowadays. So if you want to defend yourself legally in the right way, PPP Tactical is where it's at. Then also we have Jazzy Talks podcast hosted by Jasmine Tate. So yes, y'all. Once again, Mo Beauty Supply Vending Machine, PPP Tactical, Jazzy Talks podcast hosted by Jasmine Tate. All right. Appreciate y'all out there. Please show the love and respect and let's make it happen. Let's make black businesses grow.
For sure. PPP, pistol.
So y'all, tell me the story about how you and BY y'all took that picture. Where were y'all at?
Oh, we were at this expo. Go ahead.
Yeah, we was at the Zaka Expos over at Dallas, Virginia. I keep forgetting about the mic. I wish I had a stand up. But anyway, we was at the Expos, the Zaka 2021 for the for the adult entertainment thing. So in DC. So we having well, first off, when I came in, me and Brian from Rip Radio, we we was out there interviewing with the porn stars or whatever. So we just took a lap, walk around, and then all of a sudden I took a glance at AJ's big ass head. I was like, wait a second, that look like it can't be. I just went on ahead and just went on my business, and all of a sudden he ran up to me because I was wearing some Jordans, and he kind of figured I was me.
Yep.
So he was like, "Yo, what's up, B?" I was like, "Man, I knew it was you." I was like,
quick question to people like me: what is Exotic Co or Exco? I'm sorry, like what is it? Sexco?
It's Exotica.
Exotica. Like what is it?
It's like adult entertainment, like a venue.
It's a sexual Disneyland for adults.
That's the best way to put it.
A sexual Disneyland. You get to go in there. They have if people bust good nuts.
Is this like a once a year thing?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, because they go
They
through
travel.
They travel like 5 different
Miami,
states.
Vegas,
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
The major markets.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Look, brother, if you know the schedule, just tell us. You know what I'm saying? If you know the dates and times.
Exotico.com, and they have a list of all the cities.
Exactly.
Vegas tomorrow, 7 p.m.
No, but
They travel to Chicago.
I like the fact. Yeah, I like the fact that it's a.
They also have great after parties.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, so I've been told.
Stormy Daniels hosted an after party.
Yep.
But anyway, that's not my
Shit.
Oh,
no,
cool.
it is. But I
is.
want.
I mean, we actually was trying to do an interview with Stormy Daniels, but it was declined because
she was there.
I guess because the all the stuff that's been going on with her and Donald Trump. So it's like didn't want that question to be asked. I know she probably get asked that question.
Right.
I would try to dodge that.
You would have had to firsthand be like, "Hey, we're not gonna ask about that." You got it with those people. Yeah, we asking about shit like that.
Yeah, but I live at the Bronx hand, so I should have stepped in. But I had a gut feeling that it wasn't gonna happen. That's why I was like, "Fuck it, just to move on to the next chick."
Be wise.
Yes, sir.
You took pictures there, man. And I saw you had different clothes on. Were you you was
First
there
day,
days,
second day.
Huh? Same day?
No.
First day I was wearing the Wu-Tang hoodie. That was when I was with hanging out with AJ. And the second day I was wearing the Son of the Hedgehog.
Wait. This is a 2-day event?
It's actually a 3-day event.
It's 3 days.
I've only been there for 2 days because
We giving these niggas too much promo.
I know, right? Yeah. I mean, but overall it's just a fun event. I mean, it's like everybody who's just open about their sexuality, whether you like it or not, it's just I mean, it's a cool event. I mean, it's like if you love sex, that venue's for you.
Well, the thing is,
pretty much.
I mean, no, but here's the funny.
Why don't you just look at everybody at the table? We all
Look, when that shit is like,
I'm being straight up.
It's basically like the pros. When you think you're like a pro at your level, you go there and you realize you ain't shit. You ain't got shit on people who know how to sexually please people. I'm sitting here like, well, you do that? Okay, what? The tongue swirl? Okay.
So you telling me this figure eight I've been doing for the last 6 years? This ain't shit.
Yeah, this is how you get better. You learn.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
trust me.
At some point, everybody was trash.
Me, look.
I don't care who you was trash at some point.
Me and my ex was just talking about how like sex as kids and sex now, we're totally different people, and it's crazy.
Yeah, but let me ask you this though. I mean, when I first started doing the interviews, I was a little bit nervous. It takes time for me to get used to the mic, but as years go, I started getting used to talking because I was always shy.
Right.
I mean, I'm still am to this day though, but it takes time for me to get used to the mic. But when I did an interview with Mr. Marcus, yo,
Did he have on the hat?
yes, he did.
Oh, ain't that
And here's the funny part: I was wearing the LA hat. Coincidental is this
right?
Because he was like, "Yo, man, I like the hat, man." I was like, "Yo, thanks, homie."
nigga.
Yeah, exactly. You've been wearing it every time that you've been doing the sing. Wherever it's the he was wearing the Angels hat though on that day. So he was like, "Okay, you wearing the Angels hat? All right. I mean, you got rep Cali."
Okay.
Yeah, but he just a cool down to earth brother, man. He just
Hey, yo, B Wise, let me ask you a question, man. Do they get to you got to pay to take pictures with the people?
Well, yes, some of them, but because sometimes they charge like $20, $30 just for for personal photos. It would be like.
You look happy right there.
Oh yeah,
you look happy though.
Yeah,
you look happy.
That part right there. Yeah, I like that.
It was another.
Yo, she tall as hell.
I was about to say that's
Rocky. Her name is Rocky.
Never heard of this woman.
Emerson.
She's nice.
Yeah, Rocky Emerson. Yeah, she's like 6 foot.
Oh, I saw her. She's the smallest.
Yeah, and she's the smallest right there.
She's the smallest.
Her name is Tiny Texie.
They put her on a wheel and they spent her. That shit was crazy.
Oh my God.
Y'all some freaky ass.
Yeah, they got all kinds of shit. They had women strapped up where their titties was up like this. Had them dangling upside down.
I was hoping to get it. I was hoping to get a Happy Meal.
Nah. They had people where they was getting whipped and shit, and it was.
Because it got the dominant, the bondage.
Yes,
section.
and they had I never heard of a dom daddy before.
BDSM.
But I've heard of dominatrix women, but they had a fucking dom daddy in there. He literally just walked up to these women. No. I'm just saying. I'm talking about how these women was going for the shit.
Yeah.
He walked up to this one girl and was like, "Hey, you mine for the night?" And she was like, "Cool." Then they had this fucking machine where a woman like it was a electrical thing where it touched a part of her body and she bust on the floor.
Oh wow!
Goodness
I
gracious!
missed that part.
I was like, me and my girl, we was looking. I was like,
Really should have went.
I just went, oh,
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Missy.
just like her face, her eyes rolled in the back of her head. I was like,
Yeah. But I do want to say, yeah.
I thought she was capping. I'm like, this is capping. Then when oh no, she ain't. This is actual flu. Oh, she's the engine is leaking. Oh shit, that Mercedes is out of commission now.
Oh man.
That's when I knew.
Yeah, I mean, like I just want to shout out Missy Stone and September Rain. Yeah, those are
that chocolate sister that you always see at that you go see every time she goes at the convention.
Take your time.
He said chocolate. All you heard chocolate. I want the chocolate. Remember the chocolate girl? You're right. Chocolate. He's like, chocolate. The chocolate. How did they fit the chocolate?
My man started rapping like Amigo over there.
He turned to a mumble rapper.
It's just tequila, whatever the fuck, man.
Nah, I ain't no tequila nigga. You saw chocolate. He was like, the chocolate.
Damn.
Bing bong. Fuck your life.
Oh shit. Okay, all right. It was all right. Let me show you. It was the dark skin sister that you picked up. You must know her.
The one that she was picking
You
up?
must know her. You always.
Misty, yeah.
Oh, that's her name. Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know her?
that's Missy Stone.
Do you know her? Or do you just like know her from your
I know.
from your phone or your laptop?
I mean, I know her.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I took most of the pictures for her like back in 2016.
Damn.
You auditioned for her?
Oh, that'd be sweet.
No, I'm saying.
no.
Well,
You took pictures for her?
I mean, yeah, because normally, she just, like I said, I put in throw in my donations for her, and then I just did anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Most of the pictures.
Hold on, I gotta ask you this because you had you met Tiana Trump, didn't you?
Yeah, Tiana Trump.
What was that experience like? I need
that was dope, man. I mean, like she's, spoke to her and everything. She was sitting on my I guess she was sitting on my. I gotta look at the picture again. She was sitting on my lap, just I was playing with her, but
She was cool like that?
Yeah, I mean,
Tiana Trump's cool like that?
Yeah, just like talking, taking pictures and everything,
And that's her with the with her
Good
tongue
for
out.
you.
That was 2 years ago, but that was
Hey, yeah, that shit's still cool. That's when everybody in here know who Tiana Trump is.
yeah, exactly,
Everybody.
yeah.
If there was a Trump to vote for, she's got my vote. She got my vote.
Amen to that.
Exactly. She took it over.
Yeah, I think she's still with LaMelo Ball.
I don't know who she's with. All I know is
because them two were going.
Yeah,
Look,
I believe so.
I'm just saying that. Look,
What's up with the Charlotte Hornets and these players and these women that they get?
they getting stung they getting stung out here.
Yeah. TJ, you know what? PJ Washington. I won't be surprised if LaMelo Ball was able to hook up with Brittany Renner at the time because they've been going out for a minute.
So with
Tiana Trump and
so you think
LaMelo.
Tiana Trump and LaMelo brought Brittany Renner in?
Oh yeah, hell, they did a podcast together like a couple of months ago.
If they
with them two,
Bing bong.
Look,
Yeah.
let me ask
There
you
you
this:
go.
if them two make a
video, next thing.
if they make a video, if they make an OnlyFans, are you subscribing? Tiana Trump and Brittany Renner together, are you subscribing?
be honest with you, nah.
Okay, you think it'll be boring or
Oh no, it's not the fact that's going
you
to
just
be
not
boring.
subscribing?
I'm not wasting money.
I'm gonna go ahead and
for
get them
that.
some money. They're gonna get a little bit of money.
Man, I don't know why I think Brittany Renner's sex is boring. G.
I mean, it's,
Hey, she got a kid out of
I
it.
appreciate
so.
you. At least try to help her out for being broke. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying?
That's like a
Damn,
donation.
I wanted to ask one more question. Be more
Come on, what's up, man?
childhood favorite porn star that you grew up with. Be honest. Go.
Shit, man. Skip.
Oh my god.
And that's Del Rio.
I'm gonna say Lisa Ann and Cherokee.
Damn it. Okay. Nina Linda and Isla Fox.
What's the Kendra? What's her name? One of the three little. I forgot her last name, bro.
I don't know who that is.
She was with Hugh Hefner for a little bit.
Oh, one of them. Yeah, I saw that.
One of those blondes or something?
Yeah.
So basically, everybody here, we all had someone we bust up to.
For sure.
It's like It's like,
Indeed.
how you doing? You know,
Yo, I thought
lost a couple pounds because
You
of
was
you.
talking about young. I mean, Pinky, of course. But
That's every nigga. Yeah,
Of course. I mean,
Pinky.
Pinky.
Look, Pinky was
Without a doubt.
every nigga, everybody in the early 2000s. You grew up
I
knowing
was
Pinky.
never really on that, but I still gave her a couple of joints. But I was never really like.
It's Pinky, Cherokee, and what's the other one? There's another chick
I actually
in
got two
there.
pictures of him, like back in 2007.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Like,
you,
that's not even like overweight Pinky now.
right.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
one nigga said Pinky.
Well, really,
She
she was in
went
her
from
prime.
Pinky to Thumb.
Oh,
Damn. Fuck your life,
guys,
Bing bong.
that's gonna be the name of the episode.
Pinky the Thumb. I was like, now you raw. It was a DMV nigga too.
Listen, man.
No,
Yeah,
he
but it's in a
wrong.
Polaroid. It's on a Polaroid picture though. It's like
Damn,
that
my
old.
clothes are- Man, my man had a fan.
the
that
pic-
shit.
exactly.
The picture ain't sticky, is it?
It is.
We got.
I don't even know.
It's a sticky picture.
We're
Oh,
gonna give it over to the host.
I know, right?
Guys, if you like, I was gonna talk about having sex with midgets, but
What the fuck?
No.
Next
I mean-
topic.
Skip.
I mean,
Skip.
I'm with it.
Skip.
I'm with it.
I don't know how they can take it.
I mean,
We're not doing this.
Figure it out.
Next.
So I was at a cookout
Topic.
and someone they was fetishizing over 20
Oh,
midgets.
look. That nigga, we've never talked about this, but I guarantee that same nigga sent me a video of a midget like 2 days ago because we be sending each other like just, you know what I'm saying, fat asses and bitches twerking and shit. I guarantee that nigga, because when he sent the midgets, I was like, hey, bro,
little people need love too.
I'm sure they do, but I be concerned for their health and safety.
How long do they last? How long do they live?
Look. No, because I feel like I'm look for one that to me personally, because I know they are adults, they are grown people, but I just don't want to feel like I'm like having sex with
She'll
those.
suck you off
like
while
a-
you cooking.
Bruh, no. No, I can have a regular, I can have a normal sized person do that.
My man said,
Fiery stove.
my man said,
Bruh.
she gonna be serving his link. I hear.
Bruh, no. Look, man. To me, that shit just look like you fucking a 3-year-old.
Oh,
That's like no,
Nah,
for real. That shit
no,
look
it don't.
crazy, dog. Next topic. That shit is.
Skip buddy.
Yeah, look, no, for real. That shit look crazy, man. Next topic, dog.
He ended the conversation right there.
For real. Next topic, man. I can't look at it.
Yo, I thought you can get sex toys. Wait, could you get sex toys at the expo?
You can get anything known to man
they got
at that
everything,
fucking
man.
thing.
They
They had
got
fucking
sex toys.
DVDs there. I was
They
like,
got the robot type.
they
got-
nigga, they had.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
got
They had everything in there that you can imagine. Like I said, I thought I was a sex connoisseur. I went in there, I'm like, oh, I ain't shit.
Oh, freaky ass AJ.
I thought I ain't even.
So why do
compared to them
they? So
niggas,
why do
I'm-
they have that shit at Spencer's? Don't they have a? I thought you go to Spencer's.
Dog,
for,
Spencer's
like,
ain't got
Spencer's
shit on it.
Yeah.
Spencer's is kitty shit. It's compared to what we would. What
You
we was
ever had a
I will-
kinky, you ever had a kinky Karen?
Did
Did you see the viral video of
I definitely
the
did.
Karen that was at Spencer's and she
Look at
held
this
up
stage,
her
Jerry.
brother? She thought he stole her phone.
saw that.
I'm gonna show the video.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I'm gonna ask y'all: have y'all ever been racially profiled by someone?
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
almost every day.
let's go to the video.
This is America. I think statistically speaking, you're going to get it. Any nigga that said I've never been, like, where the fuck you at? You
Okay, we heard you. Yeah, no. Can you call it because she won't let us call it?
Yeah, what's the phone number?
916. Well, he could have turned off the ringer.
Oh my god, what do you want him to get fucking naked, lady?
Alright, guys.
I can't unlock your phone.
You don't need
Guys,
to.
Yeah, dude.
Let's try
turn the
to
ringer off.
let's try to just stay calm and cool. Okay? So 916.
I really need my phone back.
Stop looking at
Okay.
him like it's her. Talk to him, he's trying to help you.
Let me get the number. 916.
Is everything in my pocket?
Do you want to pat him down?
You can pat me down, bro. That's all I got.
I'm still waiting for the number.
Well, if it's
Just
If it's in his pocket, it won't ring because he turned off your ringer. It's what
Yeah.
you're also accusing us of. Even though he just emptied out everything in his pocket. Here's his pocket with his vape in it. Do you want to turn around?
guys, can we
She can't.
well, if they have my number, then they have my phone.
well let's
We don't have your phone.
I just stuck it right here. You walk right behind
or
me.
how about
and
you type
I
it
didn't
in?
take
You
it.
type it in.
I did not take it. What would I even do with it?
Now. Is it in your purse, ma'am?
It is. I'm so sorry.
Really?
I am sorry.
All right.
Check these Karens. Like we need them to like check you. But we gotta check our people too.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Absolutely.
I was just getting ready to say that.
We really gotta.
Oh yeah, that's a whole other topic. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yes.
This topic here.
Yes.
That young lady in Spencer's. Are we back?
There you go.
All right. That young lady in Spencer's was a piece of shit. Because for one, why not look in your purse?
That's what I'm saying.
If you sitting here accusing me of stealing your phone,
I just snatched her purse and threw it across the stage. As soon as it started ringing, I'm like, "Oh, it looks like you're from."
Because like once it started ringing, she just looked at her purse, looked at them, looked at the camera, was like, "I'm so sorry,
Bitch. You held me up. And then there's another video of
Spencer's of all like.
And Spencer, you're supposed to be.
First off, judging by the way she looks a little too old to be in Spencer.
No bullshit.
You don't think she was a freak? She don't look like a freak?
I mean, she could go to the what you call it store. She go to the sex toy.
Exactly.
Like,
when you get there's a certain age.
What are you doing in the Spencer's?
Like at this point,
46.
like I'm 31. Spencer's is we are ordering it now.
Right.
We're either ordering it from Adam and Eve. Yo, you know
for Amazon.
You know Walmart got roses.
Yes.
I didn't. What?
What is it?
B.
Put it in their clit or something?
Yeah. You
But how's it work? It's like a.
It's like a little.
It vibrate.
We'll have that conversation.
Does that mean the stem stick out and does that? I don't know what that means.
We'll have that conversation later, young man.
This is what's happening over top of the clip, B.
Okay. Is it a battery operated or?
No, yes, and it comes with its own portable charger, which is amazing.
Wow.
Gotta love it.
So B-Wise, have you ever been racially profiled?
Oh yeah.
Has someone ever like locked the door while you walking by to the car?
Oh, I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure I had. I just never paid no mind. Because when it comes to me in public, I got tunnel vision. So right now, I block off all the bullshit that people think about me, and I just keep moving. I mean, I got tunnel vision mindset. Fuck what you think.
Awesome,
I'm
Ray.
doing me.
You ever had someone thought you were part of the Misfits and tried to call you a black man? Have you ever been racially profiled? Because I feel like you've been through a lot.
Almost every day of my life, bro. Like almost every day of my life. I keep it pushing, man. I try to make fun of it. I try to laugh at it. I try to make some kind of fun out of it. Because honestly, if life's too short, if I were to take it too seriously, I'll end up getting myself in trouble. But it's every day, man.
That's the key.
It doesn't matter. Even looking like this, it doesn't matter.
Right.
When you get racially profiled, do not go to jail.
Yeah,
that's the key.
Because that's what they want.
Exactly. They want you to go up.
Yep.
They want you to go up.
Yeah, so you gotta
don't
keep
do
it pushing, recognize it, and step above it, fly above it, rise above it, keep it moving.
Yes, I mean, and is it frustrating? Yes, but as black people, we learn. Okay, there's double rules that you have to abide by.
Unfortunately, realistically, like we have to work twice as hard. We have to be the bigger man, so to speak. And it sucks. It sucks. You get tired, you get frustrated, but you got to be the bigger man.
Right.
You can't tell you, I get pulled over and I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a career in law enforcement, so I understand. And I'm like, okay, I still got to be the bigger man. Because I want to live.
Next.
I want to live.
Go next, dog.
I want to live.
So I was leaving the liquor store 2 weeks ago, right? And Prince George's County, black man leaving the liquor store, you pull him over, right? If you see him leaving, boom. So I'm leaving, right? I see him make his little U-turn when I'm pulling out. Well, no, he pulls into the parking lot that I'm in. So when I'm pulling out, he trails out. He comes behind me. He comes up and he asks. The first question he asks me is, "Where you hit it?" Why the fuck does that matter?
To your wife's house.
Initial reaction.
Because you're at work.
Look. I was taking this tequila to your wife. We was finna have a good time, but you stopped me.
You don't gotta tell them.
No. So like I always say the same thing every time they ask me that.
So
to the address that's on the ID. Look.
You answered the question.
Look, that's where I'm going. But this nigga, he hassled me, did everything for like a good 10, 12 minutes, and then told me to go to, you know what I'm saying, you have a good night. Without telling me, well, no. He told me why he stopped me. He said when I pulled out, I didn't cut my blinker on, which was a lie. Like, which is a straight up lie. I know I did, because I saw him busting you, and I was like, oh, shit.
Right.
So I did everything right.
Was
but
it one of them joints, the liquor stores, that was it like a drive-through too?
Yeah.
That had like, they give you the cups of ice and shit?
Damn.
Nah.
Catch you for a Dewey though.
Damn.
Nah, I don't think he.
Well, that's what they like. That baffled me when I moved to Maryland. I'd never seen them drive through liquor stores before.
What?
And they give you
they don't have it in Virginia, man.
Yeah,
for real?
They give you cups of like I'll never forget it. Like, rest in peace to my dad. The first time I went to a liquor store in Maryland's drive through, he asked him for a cup of ice.
Y'all don't have that?
I was like, they're gonna give you a cup of ice. He opened up his beer, poured it.
What we drinking this down?
I'm looking at him. I'm like, can you take me back across the bridge, please?
Nah.
Very safe, but
the fuck?
Hey, did you?
Yeah, they don't have that shit in the Commonwealth.
We got Awesome Ray in the house. We got B-Wise in the house. We got AJ Turn Up. And we got Champagne Ron in the house. If you like our show, we got a Cash App. Give us donations. Donations at Ish Talk TV. Okay,
and follow us on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Apple Pod. Follow us.
Twitch,
Instagram, Twitch, Facebook. But Awesome Ray, we didn't get into your career. I just want to know, do you have anything coming up or just...
right now, nothing at the moment. I'm actually chilling for the rest of the year, enjoying time with family and friends and whatnot. But I definitely got some music. I got music coming down the pipe. A lot of stuff. 2022 is gonna be huge. 2021 was already pretty huge. A lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So,
gotcha. Can you tell us about 2021? Crazy year, man. But some of the highlights, my first show ever as a solo artist, I played the Blue Ridge Rock Festival in Danville, Virginia, and that was like over 140,000 people. So it was crazy. I bought a tour bus, like a big ass, like 45-foot, like bus. So that was pretty cool too, man. So.
I think that's more than Danville's population.
Right.
Basically.
I went to school in Lynchburg, so I know. And I wanted to ask you that because as a culture, you know, we're more open minded now.
Exactly.
How is it like? I wanted to ask you this because with your style,
as a black man,
as a black man, how did that correlate in the beginning when you were forming this? Because you know, as a culture, we can be very stigma and closed-minded.
Like us,
right? If you so what obstacles and triumphs did you have in your experience?
Like as a musician. So first off, like you got to go back, right? So I've been a drummer by trade, right? I've been playing drums since I was like 3-4 years old. Always in different bands, go-go bands, jazz bands, rock bands, gospel bands. So mixed it up a lot. I only recently became a solo artist like within like the last 2 years. So this is still relatively new for me. Not as a musician, but new as like just being out front, being, you know.
All right.
Made it all about you.
Yeah, but it's crazy, man, because there have been a lot of triumphs. There's been a lot of challenges, you know. People like, especially, I'll be honest, I get a little bit more, I guess, animosity from the black community sometimes because they're like, yo, you doing
I can
rock
imagine,
shit.
yeah.
And I'm like, do you know who started rock music?
Right. Chuck Berry.
You do know that it was
Little Richard.
It was us that invented the distortion pedal, that sound that you
like
hear.
us.
But honestly, man, music, in my opinion, it doesn't belong to a race. You know what I'm saying? It should belong to any. Like it's all of ours. It's love. You know, it's communication. But there's absolutely been some animosity. You know, and but I just rise above it. I'm a musician. I love music. I do everything. You know, I rap, I sing, I scream. I put out more hip hop music this year, you know what I'm saying, than I expected to. But like I ride the wave, like I'm all over the place. I'm a fan of music. So if it sounds good and I, you know, do it in the studio, it's gonna pop. I might do a country record. I might do a bluegrass record.
But I fuck with good music. I say and what you
I like the fact you multitask.
What you said was really groundbreaking because if they don't realize, a lot of the culture got to realize you are history because as you just said, we all know this. Rock and roll originated from us. Like you said, unfortunately, some of the powers that be, they took it and they made it a perception. Exactly. It's like rock, country.
DC alone.
Yeah, but they ain't trying to hear that though.
Like people like hate on like punk rock music, you know what I'm saying? Like
They from here. They from here.
Good Charlotte.
Brains, all black.
It's gonna be a crazy one right here.
Hybrid band. Gotta get
Hybrid brand.
all black rock band out of DC.
Don't forget Lemon Color.
No, and I say, right, and I say that
Oh,
because
the personality.
it's a big ass perception because you know who you were like remember, everybody know about Hendrix.
Of course.
Hendrix had to go somewhere else to get discovered by America. He had to go to London because you know they thought rocking was just for white people, and then it was like no. And he's the best at that shit.
Absolutely.
So I like the fact that you represent the history of the culture
I try.
forming. No, that's a good thing because in a way
definitely.
you're basically you can just tell people, motherfucker, I am the history of it.
We about to go to
So shout out to you for
your
that.
video on the run.
Thank you, man.
But I was gonna say you grew up in a multiracial neighborhood, like coming up. So
Oh, bruh, coming from Arlington, Virginia, like you gotta be.
Yo,
melting
shout out to
pot,
Arlington, dog.
Yeah, like-
I love Arlington too.
Yes,
Yeah.
but fuck them for Fat Trail. That's another thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
no,
whole. That
But
puts me off.
it was just a turn in. He wasn't really arrested. He actually turned himself
I get it,
in.
but it's like just leave shit alone. That's one thing about the Commonwealth. Them niggas. Hey, look, them niggas gonna be like, hey, you do know you owe me, right?
Yeah.
It was a speeding ticket from 2015.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here like, yo, let the man live. Arlington.
They could have served that
You
to him
could-
while he was in jail.
Right,
but
like look,
that's a whole-
the Commonwealth, Arlington, it's a love hate thing. It's
That's Virginia.
yeah, Arlington though is the Jameis Winston of life. It's either you gonna have TDs or pick sixes. You just gotta
If they say warrant, they mean warrant.
yeah.
So when they say turn yourself in,
so
Gotta watch yourself.
so can you tell us about on the run? It was a great shout out to the director that made it because it was like done really good.
David Sabel,
Yeah.
who definitely one of the best film guys out there. Actually, that was David's first music video ever.
Nice.
Because he does weddings.
Oh.
I was like, I watched your wedding footage. I was like, I think you could do a music video, bro. I was like, and he said, yeah, man, let's give it a shot. Give me the concept. I directed it, gave it to him, and wrote out the scenes and everything.
How you do this at Cox Farms?
And
it's supposed to be a PG family.
Okay.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So this is how we did it, right? So I worked for a security company, and we had the contract for Cox Farms, right? And in the off season, like I needed a place to do this video, and I was like, yo, I want to blow up a car. Like straight up blow up a car, and I'm like, where could I do that? And I asked them, and the very great people at Cox Farm was like, yeah, you can do it, shoot it here. And I was like, no, they're absolutely Caucasian.
About to say
But they cool people.
a
They
farm
cool
where niggas can blow stuff up. All right, we ain't that progressed yet.
they're really cool though, man. Like I love them. I miss those folks so much. But yeah, man, they let me. They were like, yo, give us, let us know exactly what you're gonna do. I was like, well, I'm also a volunteer firefighter, and my old station down in Dumfries, I asked them, hey, can y'all bring an engine up and a couple firefighters be on standby because
I'm finna blow some shit
blow
up.
some shit up. Right? Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't expect it to actually explode. It was supposed to be. It was just gonna burn to a crisp.
Right.
And halfway while we were shooting, like it actually went boom, and I'm like, oh, like, but it was great, bro. It was a good time, man. It was an amazing time.
That's definitely what's up.
All right, and BY, it's gonna be the first time you seen the video.
I haven't seen
You
the video
better
yet.
see a man. He's badass in this. He's first of all, he get into it for a white woman. That's of all things. But
It's a fictitious story.
You're right. About to say, don't be. Look, Arlington might
All right.
see this.
Are you gonna show the video
yeah,
now?
I'm
or
about to show the video.
Let's do this.
You wanna introduce it, even though it's been out for a while, but
Oh, it's all good. What you guys are about to see is the video on the run from me, Awesome Ray Ray. I hope y'all enjoy it. They cool people, so they cool people.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be a crazy one.
that was on the run.
That's what's up, man.
So yeah, shout out to the director and
Yeah, David Sabal.
yes, indeed.
Man, did you feel that heat that close? That's what
Yes,
I
yes,
was
I did.
about to say.
Yes, I did.
But you ain't get no gel on your back. You like, I need some gel, yo, just in case.
So we got any album coming out, or what's the plan for 2022?
Right now, I got a couple more singles. Actually, I just dropped a single this morning out of nowhere. It's a track that I did. Actually, I did the song like 3 years ago, and I woke up this morning. I was like, I'm gonna drop a song. It's called "The Move." So it's a little dated, but yeah, it's actually kind of
which genre would you specify that under?
That song, "The Move," definitely hip hop, for sure. Like it's a bop.
And where
Chili Bowl too.
Where can they find your music?
I'm everywhere, man. Spotify, iTunes, all of that. Like everywhere, distributed worldwide.
Do you have a YouTube?
I do have a YouTube. Just Awesome Ray or Awesome Ray Music.
Awesome Ray Music. Awesome Ray Music, y'all.
Yeah.
It ain't that hard to spell. Awesome.
Instagram,
Awesome Ray Music. TikTok, Awesome Ray Music.
You got
Snapchat, A Ray.
We gonna go to our break, and then we gonna talk about Kim Porter and the cop and everything, because she was. Yeah, we gonna get to that. But I just want to say you got a lot of blondes that's following you, bro. You got a lot of white women.
I was gonna say something.
You gotta be careful out there, bro.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, hey,
and you got another video which it talks about vulnerability and emotional and just being there. So we gonna get to that later because it affected. I watched it. I shed a little thug tear. But we gonna get back. Awesome Ray, Be Wise in the house, and we got Champagne Ron and Buff Curry. And shout out to our sponsors at Mo Beauty Supply Vending. Anything you want at a vending machine. Okay, we gonna come back with Ish Talk. We gonna come back in a minute.
Stop and jig, it's drinks on site. Lashes to the left, your snacks to the right. Stop and jig, we've got what you like. When you're on the run, no time to stop. Look what we've got to start spending. All your snacks for the night and beauty supplies that's trending. Let's Vend helps you crush time. Don't forget I crave vending. Beauty and health supplies at Mo Beauty Supply Vending. Mo Beauty Supply Vending. Mo Beauty Supply Vending. Mo Beauty Supply Vending. Mo Beauty Supply Vending.
Ish Talk TV. Shout out to our sponsors at Mo Beauty Supply Vending, and shout out to PPP Tactical, and shout
Jazzy
out
Talk
and
Podcast.
Jazzy Talk Podcast. All right. So we got Be Wise in the house. Be Wise, I'm not going. You work in the private sector, and we got
classified zone.
Classified. And Awesome Ray, you got some time in law enforcement
everywhere, bro.
So let's get to this Kim Porter situation with Daunte Wright. There's this trial going on right now. They're probably gonna come out with a verdict probably Friday, because that's how they do. They want to do something on the Friday, on the Saturday when black people.
You said Kim Porter.
Kim Potter. My bad.
Kim Potter.
This is
so I'm not sure if y'all remember the situation, but. She was doing a routine. She was stopping she stopped Daunte Wright because of expired tags, and they found out that he had a warrant and he had his girlfriend in the car, and they had him in cuffs, and they locked him up, whatever. I mean, they had him in cuffs, but he got in the car.
She was supposed to pull her taser, right?
Yeah, she said taser, and she ended up shooting the dude. And then today they had his girlfriend that was in the car with him. She was just dating him for a couple weeks, but they had her testify, and they already got her cross-examined, and they said that they were smoking the same day before they got in the car. So that right now they really going to discredit his name, Daunte Wright, and they brought up this case that happened in 2019 where allegedly he shot another dude, and the dude's now paralyzed. So they're bringing up old shit. You know how they do.
I'm gonna say, but right now,
did that litigation from that case did that run its course? And one thing doesn't have anything to do with the other. You know what I'm saying? Like that went whatever way that went. This is a separate case. But yes, the prosecutor or the defense attorney for the police officer, they're gonna try to discredit any way they can.
Every single time. Like I watched them turn Trayvon Martin into a criminal. I watched them turn Trayvon Martin, who was no longer here, into a criminal. I watched them sit here and say that Kyle Rittenhouse's, the people that he murdered, cannot be referred to as victims, the killed, or the murdered. This is what they do when it's a black victim versus where there's a white man on trial. Like, they try their best to make it seem as though the victim, I'm telling you, if what's the young man's name who was 12? Yes, Tamir Rice. I'm telling you, because last year was supposed to be Tamir Rice's senior year. If Tamir Rice had any legal issues, because that cop was on the scene for under 30 seconds and murdered Tamir Rice. So if there were any legal issues on Tamir Rice, they would have did everything they could to paint him as a bad child. This is what they do when there's a black death.
She was charged with manslaughter. The jury got 9 white people, 1 black, 2 Asians. The most serious charge against Potter requires the prosecutor to prove reckless, while the lesser requires them to prove culpable negligence.
I mean, she had already admitted that she made a mistake, right? Which that's a whole other avenue I could go down with training. Like your taser, first off, your taser,
that's why I wanted to ask you.
Your taser is supposed to be opposite, at least.
Exactly.
How
It's on your offhand.
supposed to be opposite of your firearm hand. So I'm left-handed, which means my taser will be drawn from the right-hand side because my pistol is going to be on my left side. So my taser is going to be completely opposite. On your left. And your motor skills. There's absolutely no way that should have happened. Period.
26 years in the force.
Poor training. Poor adrenaline management skills. I mean, she's gonna have to do that time. It is what it is.
Time out, because we're all. I'm not sure about you two, but I know we're all legally licensed. I keep it on my right because that's my strong hand. Why would you not keep it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be on your weak side.
Exactly. Why would you reach for your right if you're right-handed?
My pepper spray and my baton, I used to keep on my weak side as well.
Well, you already know in America as black people, we're going to have to face the full extent of laws. Mm-hmm. So no matter what you did, you could have stole one little piece of thing, but you're going to pay the maximum prices. That's the funny thing about being now, right? Because I'm going to tell you this, Ron has always said this. The system isn't broken. It's designed the way it's supposed to be.
Exactly. It's actually working.
It's working the way it's fine. It's like this. I know everybody, you've heard about the Antonio Brown in situation where he did fake a COVID thing, which is apparently a federal offense. It is. But Aaron lied. So at the end of the day, both lied. But no, here's the. I know, but it don't matter. The point is he lied because you know why I said it doesn't matter. He lied and then he endangered his teammates and people, and he went to a party. So they both did. And the thing is, and here's the thing. The Packers knew about this. The organization knew, but once again, both
Browns got a track record.
Exactly. As a person of color, it doesn't matter. And even AB said even if you are considered guilty, proven innocent or guilty, he said you're gonna be judged, and they're gonna already be.
And that's the most important court.
Right. So as black people, you should never get surprised when you have to face the full extent of a law. I'm sure.
AJ, can you get to the false accusations with the other?
Yes. So there was a false accusation where this black man did 16 years in prison of accused rape, and it was by a woman. She was the writer of the movie Lovely Bones. If you don't know what that is, it's a good movie. It's about a young girl who was raped and murdered by this man, and her spirit's in the afterlife. It's like a fantasy afterlife movie, but she accused this black man of rape. He had to serve 16 years. Then she put the rape in a book, and they looked at it and realized, wow, this doesn't add up. And he got released, and all she said was, "I'm sorry."
16 years.
They tried, at first, the news people tried to come at her, and she was walking away like this, and then she goes, "I'm sorry. I know there's no thing that can bring back the time, but that's not acceptable."
It's not acceptable at all.
Did he get any kind of compensation?
No, he got zero compensation for his time spent in jail, which was crazy.
Now, in my opinion, and now for me personally,
I'm suing the shit out of her.
Right, he should have taken.
The state, I'm suing the prison.
Right, so whatever money
the publisher.
Right, he should take at least 60 to 75% of her earnings should go to him. And if not,
here's the crappy part about it though. Too. That would be considered civil. Now, granted, if it was so,
it should be criminal.
It should be criminal because that's a false police report.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you lied.
Yeah.
In my case, you lied.
Yeah,
it almost kind of remind me of Brian Banks.
Brian Banks.
Yeah. I know you're talking about
Brian Banks. Yeah, cause remember he got 6 years in prison because I guess his ex-girlfriend lied back in back when he was in high school. But there was in high school for rape because he was getting ready to go to UC.
He's about to play football. He's about to play football, and he got accused. And then they found out he didn't do it. So my whole, and this is a very serious thing, and I'm just saying this for everybody. Do not, and this goes for man and female. Do not accuse someone of a heinous crime when you are in your feelings about a situation that didn't work out. Or a situationship, because I feel like that's where a lot of this shit happens, between situationships where somebody catches feelings or they feel used and then it's over. But at the same time, if it's safe and consensual, you have no right to accuse this man.
Night we had a good time,
right?
And then you want to date me, but I was like, hey, it was just a one night,
right?
Thing.
Or
now it turns into, oh, well, you raped me because you
right. And it's too many situationships where a woman, like, okay, just because I talked you out of your drawers don't mean that I forced it. Okay, I was smooth talking, we did our thing, but it was safe and consensual. Do not, after this moment, because you feel used, that's a buyer's remorse situation. Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. No. If that was safe,
cheated on your husband.
No, I feel like we really need a woman. Well, I feel like we need a woman here to discuss that topic.
We're talking from to that though, because there is a caveat.
No, there's a caveat, but here's the thing.
We're talking on this specific subject.
I done talked my way out of many draws.
No, but that's what I'm saying. As men, we've all done. Every man in here who has talked their way into some pussy. Exactly. That doesn't mean that I forced you into some pussy. Right, no, there's a big difference.
Well, not because these hoes.
No, they're not hoes.
I didn't say that.
It's the simple fact of right. There's a difference, but being bamboozled is not no
November 11th.
Right. It's not feeling, but I didn't take it by force because it's a very serious matter. Because I don't think a lot of people understand when you are considered a sexual predator. That's not just it's done. Your life is done in general, publicly, and like people know in jail. Like what's the two biggest things you cannot be? A rapist or a child or pedophile. Any of those two, you are done. You are done.
I always say it's two things that I feel the death penalty is like entitled for, and that's murder and that's rape and pedophilia. If you fuck a kid or you take a woman's pussy, you should get the death penalty.
Wait, because a lot of people on death row
or wrongly convicted.
Yeah. So
no, but yeah, exactly. But I'm saying if you actually I'm not talking about that you were found guilty of. I'm saying the people that actually did it. If you actually took a woman's pussy, you should get the death penalty. If you actually fucked a kid or touched a kid or took a child's innocence away from them, you should get the death penalty. That's that to me. I feel like stronger about that than I do actual murder for real.
Well, I get what you're saying, because murder is very circumstantial sometimes. Because if a nigga comes at me trying to kill me, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to save my ass. So,
of course.
But
it's certain people. If I see, I'm gonna kill them. I'm sorry.
But there's a motivation behind that.
I get what you're saying though, and I agree with you. People got to do a better job of, and that's the hardest thing in the world, is to manage your feelings. Like, that's the hard, bro. When I tell you, it's a daily thing. It's a daily thing to manage my own. People are always going to try to manage other people's shit, but they don't want to manage themselves. And I understand, like you said, the rape thing, people be in their feelings, women, whatever, relationships don't work out. I say the same thing all the time. The topic comes up with baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? Women want to drag the baby daddy through hell because he don't want to be with them anymore. So they use the kids as ammo. You and your feelings. Similar rules apply. But you got to be out of your feelings, and it's hard to do. But it's a daily thing. You got to work on it every day. Yeah, but I understand, because I've had issues where women wanted to be in a relationship with me, and I'm like, nah, I'm chilling right now, and they change face and they want to say stuff about me. I haven't been accused of rape, thank God.
Right.
But man, it's very easy to happen.
Right. The simple
the line is this.
Right. The simple fact, when a woman calls you a piece of shit, that's where I go, all right, am I a piece of shit because I don't want to be with you, or am I a piece of shit because you feel bad about how things go? Mm-hmm. You have that's my thing about the situation. Yeah, you look, if it wasn't anything, if as long as it's safe and consensual, you just have to deal with those, because I look at it like this. Like I said, it's the reputation behind that. Yeah. Even if you are innocent, and if you're innocent,
the allegations
alone,
you're gonna lose your job. Even if you're found not guilty,
right?
You're gonna lose your job.
There it is.
If you're a star,
and that's what
your endorsement's gone. You don't
which is why I said the public opinion is worse than the actual court. Because I'm telling you, I've had women. No women have ever accused me of rape, but I've had women tell me how. Publicly say how shitty of a person I was, or
because they're in their feelings.
Yeah,
and that's
that's the most dangerous.
It's weird too, because like I'm sure on the other hand, men that get their heart broke, or men that don't.
Right.
I can't say shit.
Like
right.
That's the worst situation.
Sheila didn't fuck me, so she's a hoe. She's all this other shit. Like
right, and that's what I'm saying.
So that takes maturity, and you. Take the L, man.
That's why
you didn't get the box.
Walk away with your
and women like that need to be held accountable.
But they refuse to walk away with their
No, that's as a man. If you get fucked over or you get played, it's a part of the game, young buck. Mm-hmm. You got to deal with this shit.
Guess who I'm sleeping with tonight?
Leela, hey, B. Leela 88 is gonna have a field day with this.
Oh Lord have mercy. Because you got women out there who will say, "Well, it doesn't work that way." Yes, the fuck it does. See, that's my thing, and I want to tell women, if there is no meddling between the line. When if you give it up, that is both. If it's safe and consensual, that's what I said. Safe and consensual. Mm-hmm. There is no other way, because a lot of times I feel like men do this shit too. It's about how people perceive something after the situation. That's all I'm saying.
A woman can, like, if you have sex with them, in their mind, they could have been like, "This is rape.
You mentally raped me."
No, but see,
and that's why. No, the keyword. From a legal standpoint, if I say it's safe and consensual, that's why I really implore that men out here, like, this is why it's. In this time, I know people say that's creepish. No, it's good to be open and be direct and ask questions, because you have, if I say, "Hey, we fucking or not," or "What do you like doing this?" You know where I stand. Right. I'm not here lying to you, telling you, "No, I'm the man of your dream."
You know where things get real slippery, though. To be honest with you, like no pun intended.
Very
right
slippery,
here, bro. This is when
exactly.
This is
alcohol always play the part of it.
Really gets
Ron, what do you say? Hold on, Ron can tell you. What does he say about alcohol and sex?
Oh, women don't mix with alcohol. Like
they're wine drinkers.
No, look, like I always say, no, even wine. Mm-hmm. Women and alcohol don't mix.
Because now it's coming out, and again, I'm not trying to be sexist. I know there's probably going
for sure, and I hate that we're even talking about this, dog.
Hell, but I'm just speaking, and honestly, it's healthy to have these conversations.
Right,
I think this is important. So
that's why I really would like a woman with here. Yeah,
they're probably going to be pissed off and upset. We're having the fucking conversation.
Oh, well,
yes,
at least we're talking about.
Yes,
because honestly, but my opinion. Again, with the alcohol thing, like it's a slippery slope. But now it's coming to the table that if there isn't a concrete yes, then it's no. That's where it's coming to now. So if you you meet a chick, y'all hit up a hotel room, whatever. She's somewhat bombed you a little bit. One thing leads to another. If she didn't actually say yes, technically now that's a
look. I always.
But it's weird because it's like
sometimes
you gotta be careful.
No.
Sometimes you're in a position where
I'm highly aware of that. Thank you, sir.
Where there's
highly aware.
Yes.
No, and that's why I said that's why that's why I always say those two words, and you see they come in order: safe and consensual. Mm-hmm. You have to. That's why I say with alcohol, Ron has said it best. Like there are certain times where women, where if I know they're I'm feeling it. No, ma'am, no. Like I've turned down a chick before. I was at a spot on U Street.
Last word, we gotta move on.
I was at a spot on U Street, and this chick was, and I know her, but at the same time, this was like 4 years ago. She came on to me. I was like, nah. And I said this. I said one of the real shit. I said, look.
If you too far, my rule is you two, especially being out on the road and stuff like that in the past. My rule is if you're too far gone, I don't care how hard I am, how much I want to get it in. If you're coherent,
hold on, fam.
And I told her
so if she's on the tour bus, she in the little bed at the end.
Next, no.
How you know about that?
No, my thing is, I told the chick, I said,
if you're too bombed, you're not
right.
You can't even get on my bus. It's not even about the sex. It's like, what if you slip and twist your ankle and now open up to a lawsuit?
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
I saw you stumbling from the other side of the parking lot. You can't get on this bus.
I told girl it's Friday night. It's about to be Saturday morning. If you feel the same way Saturday, you can call me.
All right.
That's how you gotta do it. If you feel the same way,
because I always say that.
If you feel the same way, give me a call.
But see, that's the problem. Again, when we
I had a young lady tell me yesterday. No.
And that's how I know. That's you can separate the difference between.
You gotta
hold on, AJ. I had a young lady tell me yesterday that boom boom, I want to do this, but I don't know if I'm gonna feel bad tomorrow. And I was like, cause they have a boyfriend. So I'm like, yo, if you, I'm like, yo, look, if you gonna feel bad about it tomorrow, don't do it.
If I heard the words, you have a boyfriend, I'm gonna have to dead the conversation right
there. It is. Now,
if you don't care, I don't care.
No, wait. Sometimes that'd be the best. That'd be some best sex.
My lord!
It's 2021. Motherfuckers is killing people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, man.
Yeah.
Look.
All right. So we got Champagne Ron, we got Buff Curry, we got Awesome Ray, and we got B Wise. So you gotta protect yourself out here.
Absolutely, mentally, physically.
What I'm tired of is seeing that self-defense instructor.
That video was funny.
And everyone's posting.
I love those videos.
They try to do it, but then they end up in heaven.
That's just funny.
That's
hilarious. Bing bong.
Is some of this?
You love your wife.
I'm gonna ask you, Awesome Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the stuff that he posts? Do you think people can actually get out of that?
He spent 16 years in prison after being wrongly convicted of rape. His accuser, a best-selling author, is now apologizing, saying she's truly sorry.
Right?
So you be doing the same shit.
Not self-defense per se, but some other things. But it ties in, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are some ways to get out of some of those moves, but I'm going to tell you right now, what any seasoned, experienced, real instructor will tell you to do. Give it up. Give it up, bro.
Give it up.
Don't try to be a hero. What, over a car?
Mm-hmm.
Over your wallet?
Over your necklace?
By the time they leave, you can cancel the credit cards. Like, it's not
for real. That's the thing.
I mean, what is it, your pride? Pride will get you.
Pride will get your ass smoked.
There's a whole nother. I was about to get into some.
This nigga want my North Face. Well, go ahead, dog. What are you gonna say?
Let him take it, bro. Your pride, break your pride. Let him take it. It's not worth your life. I don't care how much you practice and train. Let him. And the crappy part is, as you saw, I think it was a month or two back, the dude. I was actually working in Fairfax. The guy got killed at the ATM at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Dude gave up the wall and everything, still killed him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but
there's a chance
he's an asshole.
It sucks, but there's a chance you can still get killed. You know what I'm saying? But I will take my chances and give them whatever they're asking.
And I
carry.
And I hear what you're
all the time.
And that's the thing. A lot of those things when they usually get killed during robberies,
they were scared.
That too, but it's also I in my personal opinion, it's usually something deeper than what we know. I feel like a lot of times when people get killed in a certain robbery, and I feel like it's deeper than what it is, and they're just using that as a cover because.
What you mean? Because crime is up. No, people just robbing people.
You got people
watching the ATM video. Like, they put it on the news. This guy was like 70 something. He was an old cat. It was 5:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
This dude had to be. He looked like a teenager. He had a backpack on. I think he pulled the trigger because he was scared.
Right. I
don't think that was anything.
I know. I'm just saying for other situations where I feel like this was more personal because, like you said, typically robberies, it's usually they get in there fast, but it's like that's what I'm saying. The speed of it, because most people that I got friends that are cops, and they say usually a lot of victims that they've talked to, it's like if it's something random, it's quick because you want to get in and get out quick. Because if you're even if you're in a secluded area, it's a chance you don't want to be spotted. Mm-hmm. So you want to get in and get out. But if it takes a while and you shoot somebody, a lot of times I feel like there's something else behind that shit. The killer usually knows that person. But I agree with what you're saying. Just get his shit up.
That dude sort of looked like the like a Roblox version of the Rock.
But he's been in the game for a minute. And what he's saying, what you just said, if you are a true professional, like you said, for the most part, but
like long-term, real instructor self-defense is gonna tell you, let him have it, bro.
Sadly, y'all know me. I've been on both ends of the situation. So look, Look,
DC,
if you give it,
there you go.
Where were
if
you at?
give it to them.
So I don't know if y'all remember the
I was at Running Shoot.
ESPN zone in DC.
Oh,
I got robbed in the back.
yes, sir.
Please tell us
Yes,
the story.
I was like 4.
I wish I was old enough, dog.
I was taking a shit. I was taking a shit, and they came across over top of the stall with a knife, and it was like, "Yo, give me all your money." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" Well, the stall's locked, and I'm like, "They're gonna crawl under." So they're like, "Open the door, give us your money,
bro." Crawl under, I'm gonna stomp
like,
your ass
shit,
out.
Dig out everything, turds dropping. Well, at that point, it was too tight to drop because I was scared. I gave my fucking life.
But I like how you kept you 14, right?
Yeah, 14.
You was a 14-year-old kid, of course. Cause I love how niggas always say, "Oh, I would have did this." No, the fuck you wouldn't. No, that's good though. That's good that you gave.
If I would have been older and had my shit on me, you come across with a knife, I'm gonna shoot.
Look, that's what I always say. Like, dog, just give it to them, dog.
Hanging out my ass crack.
Cause and now we're seeing a lot more deaths on the robber side because everyone is going to PvP tactical.
In Virginia, motherfuckers shoot back.
No, look, no. This is Virginia. This is Maryland. This is across the country because crime is up across the country. Yes, everybody, like, if you look at every city's murder rate, it's one of their top 5s because crime is up across the country.
He says 12 cities have broken the annual homicide.
Exactly.
Philly, Austin, Portland, Columbus, Toledo.
Look, 5 cities have broken their record, but I'm telling you, every city is in their top 5.
DC got back to 2004 murders.
We could have a whole episode about DC, and I got some serious feelings about that, but we won't get to
it. All right, we got to move on to the next thing, yo. We got to move on to the next thing, yo.
Just give it up, y'all. If they rob you,
just give it up.
Get it up, as I said.
Trust me.
Get up.
Be wise.
I got robbed outside the Run and Shoot. I gave it up.
Give it up.
You got robbed in front of Run and Shoot?
Yeah. Well, Run and Shoot is closed now.
Robbed in front of
Slim.
Run and Shoot.
Brother, right?
No, I was 12. I was with my older brother and my other older brother. We was out there Run and Shoot. We was leaving Run and Shoot. Somebody pulled up. Person in the passenger seat had a pistol. Person in the back seat had a shotgun. And they was like, "Take off y'all North Faces and y'all tennis shoes."
Come up off.
I kicked the motherfuckers off so fast.
You're like, you know Ross.
Right. What?
You can laugh at it now.
No, trust me. We laugh at it now.
So
at the moment, we was talking about was, dog, I wish we had our pistols.
Okay.
Right. It's a shotgun. Shotgun spray.
Thank you guys for being so vulnerable, expressing yourself when you get robbed stories. It's wonderful.
Especially while you're taking a shit.
Yeah, especially me taking a shit.
Oh man, man, that's 2 shits.
Thank you for sharing.
Number 2 twice.
For real. He took a shit and then he said, "Oh
shit." Right.
Have you ever been robbed before, man?
No, sir. But
can you tell that story you did happened last time?
Are we still live?
Yeah, we live. There's another story that happened with you and a woman.
Does he want to disclose that information first before you do that?
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Tell us about this chick. Come on, man. You gotta.
All right. So what about?
Come on, Jerry Springer.
Tell us about that woman that fought back.
They gave you that blumpkin and then got you robbed.
I mean, I will say this: I got my place broken in twice.
Damn.
Yeah. So I mean,
you weren't there, right?
Nah.
Okay, good.
I had my car broken in twice.
Brave to break into somebody's crib.
I mean, it was in broad daylight too.
God damn, in broad daylight.
I was at work. I mean, they happened.
They knew you were.
They saw your schedule.
They knew you were.
They saw your schedule because for me, after seeing no sight shit like that, I'm like, nah, I ain't breaking into nobody's place. That's a death trap.
That's an easy way to die.
Yes. Yeah. You gotta have some balls to do that.
So did you? So Awesome Ray, you got a song out. What was it called? That's very emotional, and you talked about suicide. Therapy.
Yeah, I released that earlier this year.
Wow.
You what made you post it? Because when I watched it, it made me think about all the times where I thought I was down and out, and there's a cloud over me, and just when stupid shit like just being a father.
So you know, we can always get back.
See his kids and being just getting pulled over, being a black man and stuff and shit like that, and just wanting to take my life. Not take my life like that, but
And even if it was, that's okay to talk about.
That's okay.
So
There's nothing wrong with that.
So one of the reasons, like, thank you for making the video.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it made me think about my shit.
So, yeah, it's definitely emotional. So I'm gonna try to keep it together. But honestly, man, especially as a black male, black males in the black community, we don't talk about depression, suicide enough
at all.
We honestly weren't even raised that was a thing, right? We thought that was white people shit, right? No, it's every people shit. But Therapy basically is the song that I released. Last year was a rough year for a multitude of reasons, and if you go to YouTube and you look up the Therapy lyric video, I give like a little statement at the beginning of the video and talk about what led to the song. So, I lost my dad unexpectedly. So first off, I had COVID really bad when COVID first started. There was no vaccinations or nothing, and I fought that for almost 23 days, and there were some days where I thought I was straight up gonna die. Got through that, and right after I got through it, my dad died unexpectedly. So that sent me...
From COVID?
Was that also?
No, he didn't die from COVID. He died of a heart attack. But that, you know, you can't prepare for losing somebody, especially so suddenly, right? So that kind of spawned me into a weird place, and I didn't deal with my dad's death. Like, I didn't address it, right? I didn't mourn how most people, you cry, you take time off of work.
Did you keep like playing the drums and stuff like that? Did you kept like?
I wasn't playing drums.
How were you coping?
I was working on music, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I threw myself at work. I worked just really unhealthy hours. Unlike a lot of people, you know, they self-medicate, they'll drink, you know, they'll party, whatever, take their vices, heroin, coke, whatever. I took it all on the chin, like completely sober, and started becoming an angry person per se. And there was just like this black cloud always over me, and I just kept getting more depressed and depressed. So fast forward to the beginning of this year, my girlfriend at the time of 4 years, basically
she gone now.
She dipped. She just
yeah, for
gone.
sure. She gone.
And that spun me into a place that I didn't even think I was capable of going to mentally and emotionally, right? So you combine me losing my dad, COVID. Also, 2020 was supposed to be the launch year of my solo music career. That didn't really happen because of COVID. The world stopped. No shows, no touring, nothing. So combine all that together, and then her leaving was kind of the icing on the cake. And I just went down a really dark, scary path, and I started questioning everything I've ever done wrong in my life. I started basically looking down upon myself, being depressed and not treating myself very well. And I got to a point one night where I was like, I'm done. You know, I had a previous marriage, I got kids, and I questioned, am I a good dad? You know, if this girl left me, if the marriage didn't work out, this girl left me after 4 years, I'm worthless. You know what I'm saying? You know, do my kids really love me? Do my friends really love me? And I started going down this dark path, and I was going to kill myself. You know, I was straight up, I was going to end it. I was like, you know what, I'm heartbroken. Life sucks. Music hasn't gone where I wanted it to be. Like, I'm stressed out. I'm pissed off. And I was going to call it a day, man. And I struggled all night. I held my pistol, like, in my room. And I slept with the pistol. Actually, I didn't sleep, but I had it all night. And I prayed to God. I was like, God, when this sun comes up, either you're going to help me, like, through this situation, or I'm going to end it. Yeah. And, yeah, I heard his voice, and he was like, go get some help. Go right now. Don't tell anybody. Put your gun away. And I drove myself to the hospital and got some help, man.
Bro, I appreciate that story,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
and I appreciate you telling that story to the people.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You got to keep it real, man. Everybody, we live in this society where, like, it's not okay to fucking talk about your problems, you know? Like, it's not okay to, you know, if you're depressed or things don't work out, you know? We live in this weird fucking fantasy world where you can't talk about some bad shit. Especially when it comes down to the catalyst for that, like a broken heart, get over that bitch, man.
That's tough.
And it's like, dog,
that's
you
tough.
Think you're going to spend the rest of your fucking life with somebody and that shit's gone in a blink of an eye? Like, and then you got a whole bunch of other shit that hasn't been addressed from when you were younger.
Yeah.
That you didn't even really know was a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, so But I released the song because I know that there's people out there that need help and they need somebody to say it's okay to talk about it. And I'm not talking about attention either. There was no suicide note that I was gonna leave. There was no, oh, woe is me. You could check the receipts. Go on my Facebook. I didn't post about me being depressed not one fucking time. I pretend like everything was okay.
I love that you said that because typically a lot of people who do go through that typically don't leave no notes and no signs because they don't. In a way, they feel like there's no point of return and they don't want that help. So usually the ones that don't leave it are the ones that do it. But I'm proud that you didn't. I'm glad the Lord spoke to you, and I'm glad your message.
There's still these. There's still
of course. But you are a work in progress. That's good.
Do leave notes though.
It goes either. It can go either.
Yeah, I'm about to say a lot of people.
I was past.
See,
it can go either or.
And because I know both of my co-hosts have had those moments, because everyone reaches the darkest point. And especially living in this area, we reach our darkest point. So I'm just happy that you're here to share this story with our viewers as well as your audience, because that's definitely dope, and I definitely appreciate you sharing that, because that's real shit.
I can't take all the credit. Like I said, I'm a believer in the man upstairs. So take it. I know if there's people that don't believe, cool, whatever. But I'm just speaking, for me. But
yo, be wise.
Yo, what's up?
My dark years.
The darkest of years
was like 2010, 2012. Did you have any dark times? Like
talk to us. Talk to us.
Go deep. Just tell me like the year or something.
Well, I will tell you this though. I was going through an episode where I had this regular boil in my back, but it turned out to be worse, and it was like an infection. There was a word for it that's called, but I can't think. It's not a cyst, but it's like another word for it when it gets real deep. Like it gets so deep that it hits the back of your organs. Mm-hmm. Like that's how.
It's something where
I totally forgot what it was called though. But anyway,
what year?
That was like back in 2013. On in December this month. So
I feel like all of us are around the same age. So that 2009 to 2013.
That shit was the
wait. We're gonna let him finish.
Yeah. So what happens? I've been chilling in the hospital for like the past 3.5 weeks just to get because I had to get surgery on it.
Or just then?
This was like during during Christmas. This was like the middle of December when it happened, because I was feeling fun, because before I even went to the hospital, I was just like moving around a lot, because it's like I was feeling
constant pain.
Yeah, and so I tried everything, Epsom salt. I thought it was a regular boil, like no problem, but it just got worse. Like it started to grow. So I went to the doctor, and he was like, "Yeah, there's nothing I can do. You got." Go to the hospital, get that checked out. So thank God I did. And later on,
what took you so long to go to the doctor? You thought it was like nothing?
Oh no, it was not.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Well, here's the thing though. It's like I didn't know how serious the situation was until he told me that we got like definitely do some surgery on it. So we got to check you out, do some X-rays.
Education.
Yeah,
so basically,
exactly.
as Black people, we need to educate ourselves in the medical field, mentally and physically.
I was gonna say, man, rather it's emotional, mental, physical. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We neglect our physical help. We neglect our mental health.
Right. There's a lot of reasons why we don't get help, because we don't want to talk to, and we don't have the money. And but go ahead, bro. What are you gonna say?
It's a mix between financial and personal. I don't know if that's confidence or bravado or whatever. But Black men, we just don't go see the doctor when we need to.
Right, but
we would try everything to fix it.
Yep. Right, but here's the thing, though. This is what the doctor told me before the surgery. And he told me this, he was being completely honest. And he told my parents the same way.
He was Black or white or Pakistan?
No, he was white. He's stupid. Come on.
Anyway,
I'm more trying to be serious. You got jokes. Come on, man.
Go ahead.
But anyway, Dr. Papel.
Go ahead.
Scott. But anyway,
Papel say to you, man.
But here's the serious part.
Mm-hmm.
He told me I had 25% chance that I might not make it. Woo. So the surgeon, his name, first off, shout out to Dr. Haginger. He's like one of the top surgeons. He's one of the top surgeons in the world. Top 3 from what I heard. So he was a blessing.
Yeah.
Doing surgery on my back. So So they went on ahead, had like 2 surgeries, New Year's Eve.
Nah, but see, so that's
about. I mean, I woke up, was able to see the next year, 2014, but that was a hell of a recovery. So that was just
I mean,
that was the realest.
Yeah.
Realest.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Nah.
It just woke me up. It's just like, man, I need to do better with myself, because because when I left at that hospital, I was like they like feed me with a lot of IV,
right?
IV fluid, so I was like bloated. I was like 210 pounds with the IV. But when so when I first arrived there, I was like 170. But then the IV fluid really gained my weight. Mm-hmm. And then because I had to urinate.
Nope. No, I
how to go. So that's like. After that, after all the surgery stuff, I know that's crazy though. It's like,
no, yeah, and
you said mentally and physically,
yeah,
right.
And I left there 125 pounds.
Blessings, but
yeah, I was that skinny with a big head. I look like a stick figure, man.
Because I have a big ass head, so like,
I gotta make sure this man goes to the Sexpo.
For sure.
I gotta make sure that man's there.
Exposed.
Nah, get your energy back. Nah, but I'll just say this before I let it.
We gotta go to Travis Scott concert, but go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, black people, don't listen to what your grandparents said back in the day. Where man, just get over it. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't get over it. Learn it.
Boys are like,
yes, no.
Stop being a bitch.
Yeah, don't listen to that bullshit. You need to talk to somebody. Go see a doctor. Talk to someone of confidence.
Definitely.
Just get it. No, let it out. Because as the black culture, we are living in PSTD, and that's why we react and behave the way we do. So, go get help. It's a beautiful thing.
There's nothing wrong with
it's a blessing. Trust me.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm not saying you gotta do it now, but let's eventually just talk to people.
Yeah.
We're the only culture that mentally and physically reject help.
Right, because
we need to embrace that.
Unfortunately, systemically, we even in hospitals, they'll say black women can take more pain. Black people are looked at people that can take more pain,
that can
and it's a yes and no. Yes, we do, but it's not by choice. It's by survival instinct.
It's not. It's not by choice.
Can take more
doesn't
pain,
mean it
exactly.
You should take
because more black women died during giving birth than any other race, and that's because there's this image or stigma that black women can take more pain, which is not true.
Nope.
I don't know.
We're
exactly.
Human.
We all for real, and I hate the fact that that's even a thing. For real, because
And if you were watching this and you are struggling with mental health or suicide,
go get help.
Go get help immediately.
Please, because
right now, stop
I can
watching
tell
this
you,
shit and go get help. Please.
Right. Hashtag get
I
help.
loved my therapist. There's nothing wrong with a black man seeing a therapist.
Yeah,
I promise you. I talk to my older brother and I talk to my older cousins all the time, as well as someone that's professional. There's nothing wrong with getting
talking about sports
help.
and shit.
Yeah.
Get to know the person,
bro. For real.
Everybody copes in different ways. You cope
so how Dak Prescott doing? I don't
know.
You can't hear that shit. But we gotta go to Travis Scott. We gotta go to.
No, hey, B. Time out. Before we get to that, I remember it was a time where I was super duper low. I text my brother, my older cousin Chris get well, and I text B. And when I say these 3 niggas, I didn't text them saying, yo, I'm about to kill myself, or yo, I'm about to boom, boom. But these niggas actually talked to me for 3-4 hours straight.
Bro.
That was important.
I had my circle, even people that I didn't even realize at the time were
exactly. These niggas didn't know what they were saving me from.
Yeah, I had a support system that was really doing overtime, and I think
exactly.
I wouldn't have.
And sometimes you can save people from doing damage to other people.
Yep, that's right.
That's the thing.
These niggas didn't know what they were saving me from. But they really stepped up and was just talking to me for 2-3 hours.
So sometimes you better talk to that your homie. Yeah. You can talk to whoever, because if you don't, that person could be the person that rob or kill you because of look. You ever heard of John Dillinger?
Yeah, of course.
He was turned down by the church when he asked for salvation, and then he went on that killing spree. So I'm just saying, y'all. No, but real. It's like, hey, you said Jesus is the way, but you niggas ignore me. So you know what? I'm gonna send them to. I'm gonna send them to these people.
That's a whole nother episode.
Right. So yeah, people.
We got 3 more minutes, y'all. We got 3 more minutes, man.
Travis Scott.
Man, what the fuck? Travis Scott. Look, y'all.
I got a lot of opinions about this.
Look, first things first.
Let me go ahead. Oh damn. What's up? We forgot about Juicy. Which one y'all want to go to? Juicy or Travis?
Travis, man.
Yeah,
I mean, you got a musician here, so we could definitely talk about Travis.
All right, so Travis Scott had the interview with Charlamagne. A very good interview. He talked to. Actually, Charlamagne did a good job just interviewing. He didn't let him slide or anything, but I looked at the comments on YouTube and most of his Travis Scott fans, they were like, they were impressed by his interview.
I could give a fuck.
What was your thoughts about the interview and he tried to give money to the victims and they was like, nah, fuck you.
Well, first things first.
Let me go to the guest
okay.
first.
So, I don't have experience as a promoter because there are a lot of moving parts with this Travis Scott situation, right?
Exactly.
But I do have experience as an artist and I know some promoters and Live Nation. I'm not gonna crap talk anybody. Because things are recorded and things can come up, but I'm gonna speak just candidly, to be honest, right? So, all the parties that are involved being sued are going to have to come up off of something. That's just what it is. From being on stage, I will say this: when you got a festival, I haven't been a part of a festival of that magnitude.
Right.
But I have been a part of a pretty fucking big festival. Mm-hmm. At night, you got music going on, you got lights. You really can't tell what the hell is going on. Especially if you got in-ear monitors, you got thousands of people screaming. There were times where he did stop the show, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he has no way of knowing if that person in front is dead.
Exactly.
That's why I said they're passed out. He's not a doctor, and it's not his job to stop the show. Yeah, now, obviously, if he sees something that's concerning, you have stage managers, you got security, you have different cordons and levels of people that can stop that show. But in my opinion, it appears that he is definitely susceptible to a lawsuit. Yeah, paying for the family's funerals, that's great. Kudos, that's good. But you're somewhat going to be culpable, unfortunately, because of the circumstance that it is your festival, you're the artist, even though it's not his fault per se, if I'm wording this correctly, because again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm going to just tell you right now, everybody involved in that entire situation is somewhat culpable. Everybody played a role.
So
Houston police, the security, the promoter, everybody played a role in that happening. So, and I'll be honest, the assholes that trampled and stepped on people that did not
exactly.
Look, they got to live with the fact that they played a role.
They murdered
somebody. Yeah.
Look, see now, I will say Ray, you and B, y'all share the same sentiment on this, just based off what we discussed prior. My thing is Travis should not be like, because my thing as the artist,
he's not 100% responsible.
Live Nation hires these people. You hire the security. You hire who's the EMT.
Go ahead.
You said what?
That's a whole nother.
The security guards, they were just walking by. They, hey, you're hired. Just come on. Go ahead.
Exactly. That's on Live Nation. That's not on Travis. Why is Travis like? Why? No, look, I understand.
Look at it too as a. The media wants to paint him out to be a monster anyway, right? Clearly.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Pass for riots and stuff like that. But look, with the circumstance, like I said, he's still gonna have to pay something. But he's not 100%, in my opinion. He's not 100% responsible. Yes, Live Nation, the concert
the event
promoters,
staff,
the production staff, they should have known when people were jumping those gates earlier in the day, bypassing. You see videos of them knocking over the magnetometers. That right there for me.
Travis does not book the security and the EMT.
Of course.
But they talked to him. They talked to him before he came out.
But you gotta realize too, though, Travis also is the promoter for that. It was a partnership with Live Nation.
Ish Talk has been here since 2014. Travis dropped his first project 2012. I went to my first Travis show 2016. I said it then. It was not the worst, but the wildest concert I've ever been to. Mm-hmm. I got my worst elbow because I didn't know. Well, I knew Travis' music was turned up. I knew it was mosh pit music. But me as someone who from the hip hop genre, I've never been in a mosh pit before.
See, here's the problem though, in the rock world in mosh pits, the fans take care of each other, right?
See,
if I'm in a mosh pit and I get literally knocked down, somebody's gonna stop and they're going to pick me up. That's just how that's not even an unspoken rule. That's a very loudly spoken rule. In the hip hop community in that area, that's not
with the Trippie Reds and
that's not really normal. Because and then you got a bunch of inexperienced fans that are just super hyped.
Exactly, we're not used to mosh pits.
A lot of them are selfish. They want to get as close. They don't care if they knock you down and step on you.
It's every man for himself.
Exactly.
We're used to tear the club up or move, bitch, get out the way.
Yeah,
tear the club up.
In the rock community, it's not a every man for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, there are multiple. The problem with this whole situation is there are so many moving parts. And like, again, why did one of the stampedes occurred? Because somebody allegedly was stabbing somebody with syringes.
Exactly.
There's so
crazy. There's so many different things going on in this.
But again, unfortunately, he is going to. I'm not saying take everything the man's got, but he's gonna have to come up off of something. That's
I'm happy. I'm happy that you mentioned.
Do you think that Travis Scott should be sued or from the families and everything? How much do you think he had a part of this?
Travis Scott. Him in particular.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I think he got somewhat to do with that, but
can you give it a percentage?
I was getting ready to give you that percentage. I would probably say like 20%. Most of it is like promoters, event staff. I mean, like,
exactly
everybody who has, everybody got hold themselves accountable for what happened at the event. So I'm just saying that I just think that it should be more of the Astro. What took place at Houston? The Astro, yeah.
Which is a concert that he's been having for years.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is nothing new.
Yeah. So
like.
It's you said the word accountability.
Yeah.
Ron has said this plenty of times.
But it's like there are concerts, hundreds of concerts that go on throughout the year in different genres, different bands, and this
exactly
to this level. So what went wrong? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do the FBI is gonna do case studies on this shit. Yeah. They're gonna do research on this and figure out what exactly. And like I said, in my opinion, I think it was a catastrophic failure of everything.
Yes.
It wasn't just one thing.
Yes.
It was multiple things.
Yeah. Travis is just the artist,
Like, he did stop the show a couple of times, like, hey, this person's passed out.
Yeah, he did.
They were dead. But that's not the artist's job to know that. He's not a doctor. Right. So once they move that person out the way, the show keeps going. But a stage manager, security, there are certain cordons and levels. Like the last festival that my first one that I was a part of, there were multiple cordons and rings of security. You had your regular concert security, you had special protection agents, you had police, you had different like uniforms, you had stage managers. So if anything massive would have went down, there's 5 or 6 people
in that one area though.
That shit immediately.
It was that one area that I don't get. That one area that when everybody just bum rush the
and they were understaffed.
No, but it was a stage manager who let Travis know someone was unconscious in the crowd. Right. We didn't know at the time that person was dead. But Travis stopped the show, said, hey, this person's unconscious. Like, once someone let him know someone was unconscious in the crowd, because what was it, 9 people died? 10. So it's like people, not just the person that's in the front row that they stopped the show for. There are people 30, 40 yards away from Travis.
That he can't really see.
He can't see that person is unconscious. He can't see that person is dead. It's people, and there were hundreds of thousands of people. There were 100,000 people there. He cannot see every person. But once someone told him, "Hey, left to the left and the right," that person's unconscious.
Right.
We didn't know that person was dead, but it's like, yo, we're going to stop the show to make sure this person gets their help.
Right, and
I don't see how Travis gets the blame for this.
And like you said, to be fair, he's not a medical doctor. So how am I supposed to know? And what do I know what he is unconscious of? What if he's unconscious of his own self intoxication? What if he has a medical history? As an artist, I'm supposed to know all this shit.
Of course.
And this is where accountability has to come in.
Last word.
In my opinion, like you said, if I'm the FBI, half them fucking people who had kids there, I'm charging your ass with negligence. You got 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds in an adult theme. Travis Scott is adult content. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Look, my son turns 8 in 2 weeks. We were on Facebook talking about like, well, so somebody posted, so we really gonna blame the parents for bringing their child to a concert?
I don't blame the parents for bringing their child. I blame them for being that fucking close. I got a 14-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old daughter. I would love to bring them to big, huge shows, but we're not going to be up front. We're going to be in places where you're going to enjoy it from a safe fucking distance because we got to get the fuck out of here.
Because people, there were people trampled in the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so my thing was, I don't bring Trey nowhere that I don't Google first, that I don't YouTube first, and me having been at a Travis Scott concert. If you type in Travis Scott concert on YouTube,
get wild.
Even now, before this internet, you will see people getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
People getting stomped the fuck out. Because, like you said, I've never been in a mosh pit before. I didn't know
I broke my knee in high school.
Look, so I didn't know.
They stopped the show.
Look, exactly. I didn't know in rock concerts they stopped the show.
Well, they tried. It's something serious enough.
But at a Travis Scott concert, at a Trippie Redd concert, if you're dealing with a hip hop artist that makes mosh pit music, that show is not stopping.
All right,
you're going to get elbowed.
I want to ask you. We gotta go. Last word, fam. Is there a such thing as a gay drink?
My God.
There's no such thing as a gay drink, dog.
We posted something. Frozen margarita.
But drink what the fuck I want to drink.
If the person who's drinking the drink who is gay and says, I'm gay and this is a gay drink, then there's a gay drink. But I don't think.
No, I'm going to drink whatever the fuck I want to drink.
If it's sweet and feminine, it's a gay drink.
If it's different color.
Okay, what is sweet and feminine?
Depends on what it is.
Dog, look, Slim. I'm gonna drink a daiquiri. I'm gonna drink something straight. I'm gonna drink something mixed.
Get your phone, please. You don't need the phone.
Look, there is no.
The new one's on the way.
There is no such thing as a gay drink. It's just a drink is a drink. You drink whatever you feel.
All right.
For sure.
Thank you guys for this show. Great show. Last show
y'all cop some awesome Ray liquor lamps.
Can you tell them?
So this is my gift to Ishtar TV. New merch item I came out with is called liquor lamps or bottle lamps. Made it myself. Holla at your boys. Send me a DM. Awesome Ray Music on Instagram and order yourself a liquor lamp. All right. Appreciate y'all.
Beautiful.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
Thank you. When's the next song coming out, or what you got?
I might drop a track in 8 days.
But you had something today.
I did. I dropped a song called The Move. The Move.
Look up The Move, and what's your YouTube so they can find it?
Awesome Ray Music.
What's your Instagram?
Awesome Ray Music.
What's your Spotify or Apple Music?
It's just Awesome Ray Ray.
Boom. Awesome Ray and Awesome Ray Music. Look this brother up.
Blues, hip hop, pop, EDM, country.
All types of music and our.
This man had he had catering at that. He had red, white, and blue ribs. Or something.
I did.
What?
We had red, hot, and blue catering.
Red, hot, and blue.
The music video.
Red hot. Ooh, that shit sounds.
You did some research. You read through everything. My Nick.
Be wise. When's the next thing you're working on, or podcast, or you got?
When's
the next Sexpo?
When next Sexpo next year.
We're gonna follow you for real.
All right. And if so, you decide to follow me. Go ahead and follow me at IG B_WYZE. That's BEE_WYZE.
Champagne Ron.
Yeah, it's your boy Champagne Ron. Follow me on Instagram at Champagne301. No, that's not my name anymore. Follow me on Instagram at 301 King Ron. Fact.
A_Turner_813. You know me.
Be grateful. It's Christmas. What you grateful for? All right, stay black.
Follow B on Instagram at Princess of Moon.